Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. Well, he is the best mixed martial artist that the nation of Sweden has ever produced. Former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger Alexander Gustafsson, and he hasn't realized the UFC title yet, but I know you guys will always have UFC 192, one of the harder fights of your career.
One of the toughest nights that I've ever had in the UFC, and Alexander Gustafsson showed in that night that not only is he skilled, he's as tough as they come. From the war with John Jones, to the war that him and I had, to some of the biggest victories that he stood and he's won in the octagon. A very, very skilled striker with fantastic boxing, unbelievable footwork, and very, very underrated wrestling. One of the only guys that can say he's taken me down and also taken John Jones down in a championship fight.
He really is the total package. I know he hasn't solved that John Jones puzzle yet, but truly a special striker. And in terms of the movement at 205 pounds on the feet, nobody does it better than Gus. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 32 wins, 15 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Anthony Lionheart Smith. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Center in Newark, New Jersey. I'm told sports gambling is legal here, and we got a good UFC fight night coming.
Oh, wow. Sports gambling is legal. John, you're right where you want to be. You're salivating. You're calling the fights, but you're thinking about the basketball game, the hockey game, because John Anik knows how to make money at the sports book. But don't worry. Tonight we will give you great fight.
Brick City. Single collar tie. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate. All right, single collar tie now.
Right hand punches the clinch.
And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
He got him.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold. Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Gustafsson gets the tie clinch here. Oh, tags him with the left, so the right hand has been there. Now he goes left hand.
When you're able to fight from both sides, you become really dangerous.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
And they separate.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Anthony Smith. Gustafsson gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
It's okay. Use your defense. Use your defense.
Just a slip there. Back to the left hand now. Unable to connect. Oh, collar tie.
Came in inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night as that landed.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Battle for position here.
Yeah, he's mixing.
Right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Nice.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. Oh, wow. Strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Gustafsson gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. And they separate. And he switches his stance yet again. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Throwing that jab, no good. Big knee to the body.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, big left. Trying to get the knees going. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off his strikes.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Ready?
Second round underway.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Oh, Superman punch.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, straight right. Oh, big knee.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
So 65 total strikes have now landed for Anthony.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's done. He's done.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh! Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Single collar tie now.
Beautiful punch.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, big left. Gustafsson's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent.
Punch over the top.
Oh, massive kick lands inside his hook now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Gustafsson gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Beautiful leg kick throw. Big kick lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. .90 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, beautiful hook there.
Oh, nice knee.
Big knee.
Oh, big elbow.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under a minute to go. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
I mean, how many can he take? .20 seconds to go, round two.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the court. He mixed it up. He went high with his going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. We show you the head strikes.
Nice punch there.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Gustafsson gets hit with a kick. And they separate.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to chase that finish down now.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. He needs to start looking for the finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, Gustafsson's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Oh, nice headlock. Watch guillotine.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time.
You gotta scramble. You gotta scramble. I want to see a scramble.
Brilliant submission defense there. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you...
He's out!
Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.